Boom! Welcome back to Nick White Classics. It's time for another retro replay. For real this time. Looks like somebody's asking about Spider Fighter. That's a great game. I definitely do have that, and I tried it one other time. I went back and looked at the poll that I had up on the community section of the YouTube page, and this is the game that got the most votes that we're going to play tonight. This is US Games Commando Raid. Boom, check it out. This is from 1983, and this is for the Atari 2600. This is a game I've never played before, so I'm excited to check it out with y'all. Let's go. It's an Activision game, so you can see right off the back, we got a bunch of cool colors on there. Spider Fighter is an awesome game. It's like a super fast-paced game, actually. I love that game. I'll go back and play it again. I played it on a retro replay stream not too long ago. So if you want to check that out, just go back to the playlist section and check the retro replays. All right, let's dive in. Let's play Commando Raid. Now, this is a game, like I said, I never played before. I haven't researched it, looked it up, read any instructions or anything like that, so I'm just trying it fresh. Let's go. Okay. Okay, these helicopters are dropping down parachuters. Oh, to attack my city, I take it. Right? And I'm just trying to blast them out of the sky. Protect my city. It won't let me shoot the... I don't think I can shoot the helicopters themselves, but I can shoot the skydivers. Pretty brutal. So this is Commando Raid for the Atari 2600 from 1982. You can see my score on the top. Activision did make great games, man. I agree. Like a lot of colorful games, fun games too. And if you know the history of Activision, that makes a lot of sense too, because essentially a bunch of programmers and designers from Atari weren't getting the credit that they felt they deserved, so they left and started their own company, which is Activision. And then, of course, Activision started producing games for the Atari 2600, then developing their own IPs and developing arcade games. And, you know, of course, we all know and love Activision for all the great games that they produced over the last 40 years. Okay, so you can see every time that one of these commandos hits the city, they sort of damage the buildings. So I take it this is kind of like Atlantis, where, oh man, where you gotta protect your city down there, and it looks like they dig tunnels after they destroy the city. They're digging tunnels. Okay, they're trying to get closer to me being the cannon. So after they once they take the buildings out, then they dig tunnels to get at me. Alright, this is cool. You just shoot them out of the sky. Protect your base. Oh, okay, he dropped a bomb under me. Blew me up. Sweet animation there. Cool flashing animation. Alright, let's try it again. What did we get there? About 2,000, no, 8,000 points? Let's see if I can beat my score. Let's go. If you're just tuning in, this is Commando Raid from 1983 by Activision for the Atari 2600. We have to protect our city at the bottom. We're this cannon, and we're shooting the commandos that are diving down, skydiving into our city. We're playing on an OG Atari 2600 on the original joystick controllers. Boom. So it looks like the levels are divided by different color skydivers or different parachuters. So now we're on level 2 is all red parachuters. Level 1 is all white. This like sunrise that we got going on in the background there. The color gradient for an Atari system, very cool, man. Very colorful stuff. I love this. We got the chopper sound effects going. And then just some chipboard chirps. Okay, here we go. Level 3 is green parachuters. And they go a little faster too. Hey man, I appreciate the encouragement, by the way. And if you missed the beginning, don't go back and watch it. We tried a couple different games that weren't really working for us today. So thanks to shouts out to the classic crew. Someone in the chat was giving me encouragement to keep trying more games. So eventually I was able to find this one and I'm glad I did, man, because this is a sweet Activision game. And I'm glad we're playing this tonight. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday evening. Getting ready for the weekend. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to Nick White Classics. We're playing Commando Raid for the Atari 2600. It looks like level 4 is purple parachutes. Oh man, they're getting close. Okay, I got 10,000 points. Usually when you get 10,000 in these old games, it'll give you like a 1-up or some kind of power up or something, and I heard a chime, I heard music, but I don't know. I don't know that it gave me anything. Okay, right now, city's falling apart. They're digging holes. Oh man, getting close. As soon as they get close enough, they're gonna plant a bomb and take me out. Oh no. Oh, he dropped a bomb. Took me out. 13,250 points. Not bad. Not bad. Will, Fran, welcome to Nick White Classics. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. If you're in the chat or if you're just kind of creeping and watching the show, thanks for tuning in, man. Consider you part of the crew. Welcome to the classic crew. Happy to have you. We are playing Commando Raid for the Atari 2600. I don't know if I'm going to beat my score at 13,000. But I'm going to try. Let's see how far we make it. I had a poll up in the community section of the YouTube page asking which Atari game should we play next. Oh, check that out. I actually shot that helicopter. I didn't think I could shoot him. Anyways, thanks to everybody who hit the community section of the page and casted their vote. Everybody who voted for Commando Raid, boom, this one's for you. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a different strategy now that I know I can shoot the helicopters. And it gives you more points. You get a lot more points for the helicopters too, 500 points. Nice. Let's go. Huh. Yeah, speaking of backyard wrestling, I see that there's a comment about Blanco and backyard wrestling. We have an episode of our Throwback Fantasy Booking Pro Wrestling podcast coming out this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So tune in live and check it out as we fantasy book pro wrestling matches where we pit two different throwback wrestling federations against each other to see who comes out on top and who gets put over and who does the JOB. All right, see, this is a good game, man. I like this game a lot. I didn't even realize that I started again. It's one of those games that you could just pick up and play. It's a lot of fun, and if I was here with a couple other people taking turns, I think it'd be fun to try to beat your friend's score. Would I consider joining the indie scene? I'm no athlete, my friend. I do like indie wrestling. I'm starting to get into it a little bit more just from doing the wrestling podcast. My co-hosts are bigger wrestling fans than me. Eric listens to or watches a lot of indie wrestling, and so I started watching a little bit of it, at least highlights and that sort of thing. Looking forward to the House of Glory pay-per-view. That's tomorrow. Planning to watch that. We got Zilla Fatu versus MJF for the title, which should be fun. I don't know. There's a bunch of matches. Should be good. just for fun on the weekends. Yeah, I went to a local show in Columbus and watched, what do they call it? Underground Pro, it's called. Pretty awesome stuff. Unsanctioned Pro Wrestling, it's called, in Columbus, Ohio. Definitely check that out. I caught him at a small bar. Like, it barely fit a wrestling ring in there, and the place was packed. It was rowdy as hell. It was pretty awesome. I should go to another show. I don't know when they have another one. I think they do monthly events in Columbus, though. It's been a couple months since I went. It was near Halloween the last time I went. Yeah, that's 10,000 points. You heard the chime. Boom, 10,970 points. Ha. Yeah, not fit enough, man. I do have a gym membership, though. Trying to put off a couple more LBs and get in a little more better shape, but I don't know. I don't know about competing, but maybe just for fun. All right, 13,810 points, and that actually beat my high score, so check that out. Boom, there you go. This is for everybody who casted a vote for Commando Raid by US Games in the poll section of the YouTube channel. So definitely check out the community section. I try to post on there on a regular basis polls or just comments and things that you can interact with. I'm trying to build a community here. So if you're into retro gaming, you're into pro wrestling, definitely hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, okay, I'll hop over to OVW. Good call, man. And by the way, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, tune in. I'm going to have a guest on the show. We're going to play some two-player Atari 2600 games, so don't miss it. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Until next time, keep supporting the classics. Later on.